Hello everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play The Illusion of Gaia. So last we left off we will not mention, but we now have villagers that we can kinda talk to. Yes, aroma of roasting hamlet. Yep, that's the thing they put in here. So anyway, let's attempt to talk to these people. And shake one of their hands. Stare deep into their soul, let them stare into ours. They make dumplings out of insects, which would be a pretty reliable food source in a sweltering jungle, I think. There we go. And one of them wants us to follow him. Oh. Probably his parent. Boy points to the northeast, where he draws a picture of the temple. Huh. Cannibalism, apparently. And I don't really have the heart to refuse them a handshake or, you know, the offer of their insect dumplings. On the plus side, they're not eating us now, which is a good thing. Seriously, what the hell, Enix? So, without too many reasons to actually go there other than the villagers are asking us to, we will head towards Ankor Wat, which is gonna be fairly lengthy, so this is going to get broken up into a few different pieces of video. Three days journey from the native village. And apparently we packed enough food to make this an easy enough trip. But there are 15 enemies out here. Some of them... There's one dead ahead. Where are you? Okay. I don't know if you can tell the difference between that bush right there, besides the fact that it moved, but we have some bushes out here that not only are they pretty well disguised, because if you're just glancing over them, you're likely to miss the difference until you see them move. Until you see them wiggle right before they pop up. They will block paths and not move. Okay, so now these dudes, they're going to stick out their neck like that, and what we've got to do is hit their head twice before it reattaches to their body. Because we can beat on them all day long. Have you noticed that they have no health symbol yet? There we go. Once you hit them enough times, or once you get that head hit twice before it reattaches to the body, you can beat on it a few times and actually kill the thing. And then there are these jerks that happen to move fast enough to be very difficult to hit under most circumstances. Over here, maybe I can actually kill you. Ah! There we go. And I'm not gonna lie, there's a really good chance I'm going to lose one of my lives, because the things around here hit very hard, and the health power-ups are not really all that optimally spaced around. Like, I mean, there's literally one health power-up that's in the same room where you find a dark space, where you can normally heal up. Come on. But the less damage I can take here... Come on. Come on. There we go. Luckily for us, they're not going to try and get past the stairs. I don't know if that's because enemies just can't use the stairs. Get these things. They don't hurt a lot when they hit you, but you can go for a very long time without actually hitting one. And by the time you've actually killed them, they could have chopped off several chunks of your health. No, these are not the only enemy types we'll meet around here. These are just the enemy types for the first area. The second area has one I consider to be a lot more annoying than this. Here's an enemy. Three more, probably all up in that little area. Here's one. But if I do lose a life, the good thing is that... Get over here. If I do lose a life, see, you get a heart right at the bat. Which, unless you've really planned for it, you don't want that to happen. Because you really want to be able to clear 2 rooms before you get a heart. Because we got a lot of rooms to go through. I probably could have cleared out 1 more before I needed that heart, so I probably should have left that fly alone and come back for it later. But that would have been smart, and I'm not smart. But there's a lot going on here. Ah, these things. Okay. Yeah. So you see what they do? They kind of move in this weird, funky, very wide S pattern. That wasn't what I wanted to do. And until we get a sword power-up or 2, these are going to take 5 or 6 hits each. Come on, get out of there. 18 more enemies. But I was about to say, if we do end up dying, very real possibility, not exactly a big deal, because it does save your progress in a room if you die and still have lives left. If you don't have to go back to the last save spot or anything like that. And I will take advantage of the fact that I have so many extra lives that 1 or 2 deaths that I can recover from fairly easily. Not a big deal. As for the best way to deal with these guys, you'll notice they come back to exactly where they were when they split apart. Whenever they rejoin. So your best bet is to try to hang around where they split apart. And try to get them. When they come back. And red jewel for us. Also a nearly full... nearly full inventory. So we've got at least 3 more things if I can stop hitting the wrong button. Got at least 3 more jewels to pull out of this place. As you've seen, those little golems that pop down, sometimes they will build themselves like that, sometimes they won't. Can I get any more of them in here? I don't think so. I think they're all on the other side of this wall I can't cross. I mean, I know one's that thing we haven't seen much of yet. Yeah, they're all over there. But there's also this enemy up here, who right now is just going to spit out those little energy balls, and who we cannot hit. But they also tend to spit out little snakes under them, which is pretty good defensive tactic, really. But the golems you've seen, sometimes they build themselves, sometimes they don't. They will just kind of roam around an area and turn invincible every once in a while to stand there and swing wildly. Ah! Almost finished you off in one shot. And then there's this guy. Come on, where are you? Yeah. Ah, purple skull. Ah. Didn't do that right. Purple skull. You hit him, he speeds up. You hit him again, he speeds up even more. Etc., etc., etc. Luckily for us, he just kind of travels along a wall. And almost every red skull from, or purple skull from here on out will be along just like one little square block section or something like that. Ow. And luckily he did not get a chance to spit out anything at us. When they open their lower sections, they're about ready to spit out some stuff at you. And these purple skulls will do this. And like I said, because this is very long, do not expose yourself into any extra risks you do not need to. And stay in a spot they cannot get to. Ow. Yeah, this is kind of a an annoying fight. Not entirely terrible, but it has a good chance of knocking off a lot of hit points from you. So we slide under that. See another skull that's popped up in front of us. And now we kind of got to wait until it comes back together. Unfortunately, it is invincible while it is like that, so you just have to wait till it gets done floating around on us. These left, they are these. And the defense upgrade Not exactly what I'm hoping for, but you know, we take what we can get. See, now would be a good time to get a hold of a heart power-up. So let's play it safe here. I missed. And 5 more enemies left in this area. However, we're not going to get to finish out this area, which, if I'm not mistaken, this is a heart power-up, because we hop down here and immediately get dumped into a pit trap, where we can see absolutely nothing. And I have no idea what we're walking on, but it doesn't hurt us, it just makes noise. Yeah. There are 6 enemies around here. None of them on the talking floor. Yeah. Most of them, if I'm not mistaken, yep, they will be skulls of various types. One. Took way too much damage from that. Jerk. Come on, get back down here. One more enemy. That thing. Gets us a defensive power-up. Also a snake. So yeah, area is cleared. And so yeah, I believe a long time ago I said I never understood what the force thing was about. It's because I never paid attention. If you've still got a power-up left to collect in a room, yeah, that force thing will be there. Otherwise, the force thing is gone. So let's see. I popped up here. The exit is down there, but I need to kill off skulls. And he's gonna split up, and no, he did not. 4 enemies left. They're all purple skulls, aren't they? Nope, they are these. Ah, good health recharge. Okay. Now that we've cleaned out this room, I know it's kind of in an odd spot, but I believe this will be a good spot to take a break. We're about halfway through the first section of this dungeon. Yeah, first section. We got 2 other sections past this one. But we're only about halfway through here. So, like I said, good time to take a break. When we return, we should at least finish out the first floor and maybe get a good start at peeking on the second floor. Until then, take care, folks. I will see you back next time.